Alright guys, finally there she is, the mini mega ram runner. If you're not familiar with the ram runner, look up dieselbrothers.com or dieselsellers.com and mega ram runner, and you'll know exactly what I built this truck after. Came out pretty slick. I been working on the trailer for the last couple days. It's been a 6-month build that it's taken me to build this thing, but I'm way happy with it. I mean, it's a freaking monster, you know. It's gonna work great to tow my rigs around. The trailer, I did a full suspension on the trailer. I used shocks off of a Slash, and I used A-arms and bulkheads off of this Emaxx actually originally, and now this Emaxx has full aluminum all the way around it as far as the chassis goes. Yeah, so I'm stoked. This is my first drive. I've, putted it around a little bit, make sure everything was going to work like it was supposed to. Everything works great. So now I've got the trailer hooked up. I haven't towed the trailer yet, so I don't know exactly how that's all going to go, but get my controller situated and we'll see how it goes. It's a whole lot of weight. I had to jack up the shocks quite a bit. And the trailer just on its own is pretty long. The whole thing is about 5 feet long, I bet. Now, I probably have way too much power in this thing. I think I've said in one of my previous videos, but it's got I think it's an 1800 or 1600 Hobby Wing KV motor in it, and right now I've got 2 3-cell batteries in there, so I'm running 6-cell on it. So if I just wanted to hammer down on this thing, it would probably destroy the entire trailer and rip itself away, and probably I don't know, go into some nasty cyclone or something like that. But I'm pretty excited about how this thing came out. It's going to draw a lot of heads, and for a 6-month build, I'm more than happy with it. Let's see if I can't back it up into my little pit bike so you can kind of get an idea of how big it is. I'm guessing it's about 5 feet in length, maybe a little bit longer. I think I do need to add another servo to the front, because originally it had 2, but I replaced it with a metal servo thinking it was going to be enough, because I was trying not to draw too much power. But yeah, I'm probably going to have to put another one on there. But yeah, that's it up against my pit bike. That's a Cowie 110 pit bike, and it's definitely way longer than the pit bike, so pretty sweet. I don't see how I could have done a better job on it. There's still some things I'm going to do to it. I want to be able to load the trucks up with a ramp, so I'm going to put some kind of hydraulic ramp on the trailer so that I can load everything up without having to use anything but the trucks themselves. Doesn't seem to have any malfunctions or anything. I did email Diesel Sellers about a sticker that I'm trying to get for the rocker panel to go right across the bottom of it, because the original Ram Runner has diesel sellers all the way across the rocker panel. They weren't able to get me one. I understand the reason, so I'm gonna go down to a sticker company here in town, see if I can get a hold of their logo, and that way I can get the diesel sellers emblem on there. They've got a bunch of other stickers on there now. When the truck originally was built, it looked clean like this one, and then they started putting stickers on it, which made it a lot better. It's also got a roof rack that I'll probably install later. I ended up doing the dual pipes in the back. They've got the dual pipes. You know, the wheels and tires are different on the truck also, which I could have fabricated something to make them match, but I thought these wheels and tires were just sick, and I thought it fit the truck really well. Probably gonna have to beef up the rear end a little bit because it is squatting the truck quite a bit, even though I've got the shocks maxed out and I've got a ton of clips in there. I'll probably either upgrade the shocks or, you know, do some stuff to it. But now I'm at that point where I can just start adding cool things to it. The build is done, it's drivable, it runs. Now I'll just start doing modifications to it. I mean, who knows, I'll probably never be done with it, but this is definitely my all-time build. Frankenstein's right up there on top. That was my very first build that I ever did. I've got some posts on Instagram of him, and I've got a video, I do believe, out of how I built him. He's a beast. He's got 2 inches wider in the front end and 3 inches longer in overall length, so he'd be around the size of an 8 scale truck, but it's originally an SC10 associated. And then I got my wife's Slash on here, which is also fully modified. I've extended the front end by an inch, half inch on each side, so it's a half inch wider. And you know, it's got full aluminum, RPM. I mean, I've beefed that thing up like crazy. The CV joints are all metal, everything's just metal. It's a beast too. But yeah, this thing's ready to go to the races. I think it's gonna turn some heads rolling in there, and it's gonna be fun. I'm glad to finally have it done, and be prepared to see a lot more videos of this thing getting dirty and muddy and everything else. I hope you guys like it, and there's more to come. Thanks for watching.